we can see that there were two periods, in the last 2,000 years, there were two periods of global cooling. One of them occurred in the 6th century. It actually now can be accurately dated to occurring between 536 and 544 AD, which is a very interesting time. This was basically the time that historians have for decades said this was the onset of the Dark Ages. It's also the time during which all of the Arthurian myths and the Grail quest stories are placed. You know, Arthur's death is traditionally placed at the Battle of Camlan or Camlan, which is usually dated at about 540 AD, which basically culminated this quest for the Grail, right? What was now the Grail stories themselves were set down in writing between about 1180 and 1230 AD, in this really interesting time during the Middle Ages, at the same time that the great cathedrals were being built, when the Cathar movement was at its strongest, when the Knights of the Temple were at their strongest, when Kabbalism schools were flourishing in Spain, when the troubadours were making their circuits around Europe, spreading news and entertainment, but really probably carrying esoteric information to the initiates that had the key to the secret language that they used. It was a very interesting time. But it was in that 1180 to 1230 that the Grail stories were written down. Now, the Grail stories actually refer back to this period of the Arthurian days, and the quest for the Grail, if you recall, was that the land had succumbed to blight. It had become a wasteland.